I want to discuss about Intune in this video. Doesn't matter if you are a pro or a person who's just starting out with Intune technology and everything related to Intune and Entra ID. Um, Most probably one of the first places that you go to find that information is learn.microsoft.com, which is the best, probably the best place to go to understand the technology better, to understand what are the best practices, what are the steps that are involved in order to do something or execute something. So my personal experience on learn.microsoft.com, apart from it being a very good resource to find anything related to Microsoft technologies, I sometimes feel like I'm kind of lost when I start to go through the pages. It just connects to another page, another page, another page, and sometimes it's really hard to go back to the page that you started from. So that I saw that as a challenge. So it got like a lot of information, but where to start from, and how far you should go to know about a technology or a feature. So I thought maybe I'll come up with something. So it's basically referring back to learn.microsoft.com, but this is specifically for Microsoft Intune. So this is called intunemaps.com. It's basically a mind map that I've created to navigate through Intune technology and whatever the related features which is in Intune. So let's have a look. So let's go to intunemaps.com. So I have already loaded the web page for you. It's intunemaps.com. I'll put the link down in the description as well. So as you can see, it's a small description about the intunemaps.com project. So I've created a GitHub page as well in order to add any issues or add any comments or anything like that that you see in this website. Before I jump on to the Windows device profile templates, which is a part of Intune, I'll run through the website. So let's start with the planning. I'm not going through every link, but I will show you what I meant earlier about the learn.microsoft.com and how it connects back to that resource. So anyone who's starting with Intune probably wants to know about the planning, how to start a project, or what are the phases involved in the planning. So ideally, so when you click on the planning guide, this is what you can see. So it's nothing rocket science. So what I wanted to do was just to connect it back to the learn pages, so you know where to start from, rather than just search in Google or whatever about the technology and how to start an Intune project. If you go here, you can easily navigate through to the planning guide, and from that point onwards you have the opportunity of navigating through the learn pages or come back to the like intunemaps.com. So let's go through another one, config profiles. So that's something very important once the device is enrolled into Intune. Looking at the config profiles and what sort of config profiles that you can create and how to create. So easily, this is how you create a profile in Intune. What sort of things that it's required, what are the device platforms, how to create, how to assign, everything is there in the learn. So from that point onwards, you can, as I mentioned, navigate through the page or come back to intunemaps.com. So I have added some stuff that connects as well. So device join, as an example, there are a couple of device join methods that you can use today by using Entra ID. So Entra hybrid joined or fully Entra joined would be the way to go if you want to do personally owned or BYOD stuff. Then you have the Entra registered feature. So, and how it connects to the other stuff is, if you're using or if you're planning to use, or if you want to know the steps involved in intra hybrid join, then you need to have those other prerequisites as well, like Intune connector, how to connect the Intune, how to set up the Intune connector, how to set up the Entra Connect Sync, and if you are going through a very controlled sort of a implementation, how to use the GPOs because it's obviously hybrid. So let's say if you click on this one, you can understand this sort of steps, anything that's related to the feature that you're looking for. So assignments, nothing new. Device groups. So device groups has got device filters, user groups, and you can connect them to dynamic groups as well. So dynamic groups, if you are new to dynamic groups, obviously you can just look in here. It's not related to Intune, but it's basically something related to Entra ID. So I thought, why not just to add this one as well. Um, and yeah, security copilot, I've added that. What's related to security copilot, because Intune has got a component within security copilot, so I thought maybe I'll add those stuff. The defender for endpoint stuff, that's related to Intune, which is in the endpoint security tab. And related to tenant administration. And if you want to know about licensing, the Intune suite would be a best option here. Best option here. So you have all the features that comes under Intune suite, so I can understand more. If you are in the plan one today, or if you are trying to move from plan one to Intune suite, to understand what sort of things that it got. So this is a good place to check. Some troubleshooting stuff. Obviously, DNS Reg CMD, we all know the troubleshooter. So what does it say? Sort of, it has segmented into different pieces, and yeah. So rather than just going through Google and just typing out what it does and everything, so it will refer to this actual, the original piece of information from Microsoft. And resources as well. So what's new in Intune? It's always good to know what's happening currently and what they have done in this month, or what's coming up and things like that. So I thought maybe I'll add that one. Training guides, if you're anything interested in training, what the policy CSP means. Example, so it just goes through the policy CSPs, how to create, and what sort of CSPs that they got today. Um, Also, this is something that Microsoft have released some time ago, the high level architecture for Microsoft Intune. Yeah, the diagram, which is very helpful to understand to anyone basically, um, the the behavior or how Intune works inside the Microsoft ecosystem. So I'll quickly jump on to the Windows device profile templates as well. The device profile templates are available when you try to configure a policy for the platform. But this is specifically for the Windows devices. Actually, the Intune maps right now is specifically for Intune. Sorry, the Windows devices or Windows platform. So let's go in here as well. So when you know how to create your profile the policies, and how to assign them, and if you want to know about these stuff, ideally, let's go into one of these and then discuss. Um, yeah, domain join. So why domain join? That's for hybrid Entra ID connectivity. So you should create your domain join profile if you are going to do that with autopilot. So how to do that? So that just basically gives you all the information from the learn documents. And I can show you another example. How to create a custom OR URI, sort of a profile or the policy. So when you go here, you can just see everything and how to create and all. So everything is just bundled up here rather than just going through to the learn documents straight away. This is a good start, I would say. And then again, assignments are showing up here. So like that, you can go back to into maps and then start navigating through the web page in order to find your content. So that's about intunemaps.com. I hope you find this video useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until the next one, see ya.